Amidst the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, many beloved stars grappled with the weight of their hidden truths. They lived in a world where being true to oneself often meant risking everything. Behind the facade of fame, these individuals faced the harsh realities of societal expectations and the fear of rejection. Their relationships, often kept in the shadows, were marked by longing and secrecy. The pressure to conform pushed them into a life of deception, where they crafted elaborate stories to protect their identities and the ones they loved. As they approached the end of their lives, the burden of these secrets became even heavier, leaving them to reflect on the love they had to hide. The stories of their struggles reveal not just the pain of concealment, but also the strength it took to endure. Each narrative is a poignant reminder of the complexities of love and identity in a world that often fails to accept those who dare to be different. Best known for his iconic role as the Joker in the classic Batman TV series, Cesar Romero navigated the complexities of fame with a unique charm. He cultivated a public persona as a suave bachelor, which contrasted sharply with the whispers surrounding his private life. Rumored relationships with notable stars like Tyrone Power suggested a deeper, more intricate personal story that Romero chose to keep hidden. Throughout his career, he maintained a strict boundary between his public and private selves, never openly discussing his sexuality. This discretion was particularly significant in an era when societal norms often forced LGBTQ individuals to conceal their true identities. Romero's charisma and professionalism allowed him to secure a lasting legacy in Hollywood, yet his ability to protect his privacy amid constant scrutiny remains one of his most remarkable achievements. His life exemplifies the delicate balance between authenticity and secrecy that many faced in mid-20th century entertainment, highlighting the challenges of living openly in a world that often demanded silence. During a challenging era for LGBTQ individuals, Ivor Novello emerged as a prominent figure in British arts. He was a gifted composer and actor, captivating audiences with his remarkable talents. Living openly as a gay man, Novello faced societal pressures and stigma, yet he remained true to himself. His relationships within the artistic community were profound, blending professional collaborations with deep personal connections. Novello's partnerships reflected not only his creativity, but also his resilience in navigating a world that often demanded secrecy and conformity. His music and theatrical works left a lasting impact, showcasing his unique ability to express complex emotions through melody and performance. The songs he wrote resonated with many, often touching on themes of love and longing, which spoke to both his experiences and the broader human condition. Novello's unapologetic approach to life and art inspired those around him, encouraging others to embrace their authenticity despite societal constraints. His legacy is a powerful reminder of the importance of being true to oneself and the lasting influence of creative expression in the face of adversity. Ramon Novarro was a charismatic silent film star who became a major figure in Hollywood during the 1920s. His striking good looks and exceptional talent allowed him to rival the likes of Rudolph Valentino, capturing the hearts of many fans. While the studios often pointed to his strong Catholic faith as the reason for his bachelorhood, the truth was much more complicated. Behind the scenes, Novarro maintained several same-sex relationships, a fact he had to keep private due to the societal norms of the time. This secrecy reflected the challenges faced by LGBTQ individuals in an era when revealing such relationships could lead to severe consequences. Tragically, Novarro's life came to a violent end in 1968, when he was murdered during a robbery. The sensational nature of his death overshadowed his contributions to cinema and the barriers he broke as a gay man in Hollywood. Despite the tragic circumstances, Novarro's legacy as an actor and trailblazer remains significant, reminding us of the complexities and struggles that many faced in the public eye. Celebrated as one of the greatest actors of all time, Marlon Brando lived a life marked by boldness and defiance of convention. Known for his iconic roles in A Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, Brando also challenged societal norms off-screen. In his autobiography, he candidly admitted to having had homosexual experiences, a revelation that added depth to his already complex persona. Biographies allege relationships with James Dean, Rock Hudson, and other Hollywood icons, highlighting Brando's refusal to be confined by labels. His unapologetic approach to life, combined with his advocacy for civil rights and individuality, solidified his status as a trailblazer in both cinema and personal freedom. Brando's life was a reflection of his belief that love and attraction do not adhere to societal expectations. His legacy continues to inspire those who seek to live authentically, regardless of societal pressures. The complexity of his relationships and the courage to embrace his true self made him a profound figure in both Hollywood and the broader cultural landscape. Marlene Dietrich stands out as a revolutionary figure in Hollywood, known for her bold approach to gender and sexuality. She captivated audiences with her unique fashion sense, often seen in tuxedos and suits that challenged traditional gender norms. This daring style was a reflection of her personal life, where she engaged in open relationships with women. Rumors of romantic involvement with iconic figures like Greta Garbo and writer Mercedes D'Acosta showcased her defiance against societal expectations. Dietrich's allure was not limited to her film roles. She also used her fame as a platform to advocate for LGBTQ rights and resist the Nazis during World War II. Her courage in both her public persona and private relationships set her apart as a trailblazer. In an era that demanded conformity, Dietrich lived authentically, paving the way for future generations to embrace their true selves without fear. Her legacy remains a testament to the power of living openly and boldly in the face of adversity. Spencer Tracy, an actor synonymous with Hollywood's golden age, led a life that defied the era's norms. He was a talented performer, known for his powerful acting and memorable roles. His on-screen chemistry with Katharine Hepburn defined a generation, creating a partnership that captivated audiences. However, behind the scenes, both Tracy and Hepburn were rumored to have same-sex relationships that challenged their public personas. Tracy, a devout Catholic, faced deep internal conflicts. He struggled with guilt and the expectations placed upon him by society and his faith. This struggle often left him feeling torn between his desires and the image he needed to uphold in the public eye. Despite these conflicts, he managed to create a legacy filled with powerful performances, showcasing his incredible range as an actor. His enduring partnership with Hepburn transcended romantic conventions, as they shared a bond that was both professional and deeply personal. Their relationship was marked by loyalty and mutual respect, yet it remained shrouded in secrecy. Tracy's story serves as a poignant reminder of the private battles waged by Hollywood icons, revealing the complexities of love and identity in an unforgiving industry. Rock Hudson, the quintessential leading man of Hollywood's golden age, epitomized charm and masculinity on screen, while living a private life far removed from his public image. Despite his many romantic roles, Hudson concealed his sexuality, a necessity in an industry hostile to LGBTQ individuals. He became a symbol of the ideal male figure, captivating audiences with his performances in films like Giant and Pillow Talk. Yet behind the glamour, Hudson faced the harsh reality of having to hide who he truly was. His life took a dramatic turn when he was diagnosed with AIDS in 1985. This diagnosis was not just a personal battle, it became a pivotal moment in raising awareness about the AIDS epidemic. Hudson's openness about his illness, especially during a time when the stigma surrounding AIDS was rampant, helped humanize the crisis. His courage in his final days, along with the love and support of his close friends, played a significant role in shifting societal perceptions about both the disease and the LGBTQ community. Hudson's legacy endures, influencing the ongoing fight for equality and acceptance in Hollywood and beyond. Katharine Hepburn, an icon whose independent spirit redefined Hollywood, lived a life of intrigue and speculation. Known for her tomboyish charm and sharp wit, she reportedly had relationships with several women throughout her life. Her public persona was intertwined with Spencer Tracy in a partnership that many described as more of a deep friendship than a romantic affair. This dynamic has led many to question the true nature of their relationship, as Hepburn fiercely protected her personal life from the public eye. Her determination to guard her privacy only deepened the allure surrounding her. Hepburn was not just a talented actress, she was a trailblazer who defied the conventions of her time. She broke barriers in a male-dominated industry, often playing strong, independent women who resonated with audiences. Her legacy is one of strength, independence, and unapologetic authenticity. Hepburn's life and career continue to inspire generations, encouraging people to embrace their true selves without fear of judgment. Growing up in a time when society was often unkind, he faced many challenges. Known for his role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, he became a symbol of a troubled soul. Behind the scenes, he struggled deeply with his sexual orientation. Seeking therapy was a part of his journey, as he tried to understand himself in a world that was not accepting. Eventually, he married photographer Barry Berenson, and together they raised 2 sons. Despite this family life, he continued to wrestle with his identity, feeling the weight of societal expectations. In a heartbreaking moment, he discovered he was HIV positive not through a doctor but through the media. This incident highlighted the stigma surrounding the disease during that time. Perkins' life was marked by a blend of creative talent and personal battles. He worked hard to maintain his career while dealing with the pressures of society's judgment. His story reflects the complexities of living authentically in a world that often demanded conformity and silence. Living a life filled with glamour and showmanship, Liberace was a renowned pianist who captured the hearts of audiences around the world. His flamboyant style and extravagant performances made him a beloved figure in entertainment. However, beneath the glittering facade lay a man who was deeply private about his personal life, particularly his sexuality. During a time when homophobia was rampant, Liberace chose to keep his romantic relationships out of the public eye. He shared a significant part of his life with Scott Thorson, his partner for 5 years. Their relationship, however, was not without its challenges. It was plagued by public scandals and intense media scrutiny, making it difficult for them to live openly. In 1987, Liberace's life came to a tragic end due to complications from AIDS. Initially, his personal physician denied the cause of death, hoping to protect Liberace's legacy. Yet, the truth eventually surfaced, leading to a wider discussion about the stigma surrounding AIDS and the LGBTQ community during that era. This revelation highlighted the struggles many faced in expressing their identities, and the fear that often accompanied such relationships in a less accepting society. James Dean, forever etched in Hollywood history as the epitome of rebellious youth, led a life as enigmatic as his on-screen characters. His career was meteoric, but his personal life remained shrouded in speculation. Biographies and interviews have hinted at relationships with notable figures like Marlon Brando, adding layers to his identity as more than just a cultural icon. These revelations paint a picture of a young man grappling with his identity while navigating the pressures of fame. The whispers of his same-sex relationships reflect the societal norms of the time, which often forced individuals to hide their true selves. Dean's charisma and talent made him an idol, yet the fear of public scrutiny loomed large over his personal life. His untimely death at just 24 in a car accident only deepened the intrigue surrounding his life, leaving fans to ponder what could have been. The combination of his artistic legacy and the unanswered questions about his personal relationships continues to fascinate and resonate with audiences today. Captivating audiences with his boy-next-door charm, Tab Hunter became a matinee idol in the 1950s, starring in popular films like Damn Yankees. His good looks and talent made him a favorite among fans, but behind this polished image lay a painful truth. Hunter was a closeted gay man in a Hollywood that was often cruel and unforgiving towards anyone who did not conform to traditional norms. The pressures of maintaining his public persona weighed heavily on him, forcing him to hide his true self. In his memoir, Tab Hunter Confidential, he opened up about the emotional toll this secrecy took on his life. He described the fear and anxiety that came with living in a society that could not accept his sexuality. As time passed, Hunter found the courage to embrace his identity. In his later years, he became an advocate for LGBTQ rights, using his platform to promote acceptance and understanding. His journey transformed him into a symbol of courage and authenticity, inspiring a new generation to be true to themselves. Hunter's story serves as a poignant reminder of the personal cost of fame during an intolerant era, illustrating the struggles faced by many who lived in fear of revealing their true selves. Captivating audiences with her ethereal beauty and understated performances, Greta Garbo remains one of cinema's most enigmatic figures. Behind her mystique lay a deeply private life that intrigued fans and scholars alike. Her letters reveal profound connections with women, including actress Mimi Polak, suggesting that Garbo's emotional world was rich and complex. Rumors of a romance with Marlene Dietrich add further layers to her legacy, hinting at a life filled with intimate relationships that she chose not to publicly acknowledge. Garbo's reclusive nature only fueled speculation about her personal life, as she often shunned the spotlight and the expectations that came with it. Her refusal to conform to Hollywood standards allowed her to maintain her independence, a rarity in an industry that often demanded conformity. Even in retirement, Garbo's legend endured, embodying the timeless allure of a star who valued authenticity over public approval. Her story continues to resonate, reflecting the struggles many face in reconciling personal truth with societal expectations. Marilyn Monroe stands as an enduring symbol of glamour and vulnerability, embodying the complexities of a woman who lived beyond her image as the ultimate blonde bombshell. Beneath the public persona lay a rich inner life, filled with depth and a constant quest for identity. Biographies reveal that she engaged in affairs with both men and women, challenging the rigid societal norms of her time. This exploration of her sexuality reflected her desire to break free from the constraints placed upon her, yet it also came with fear and uncertainty. Monroe's struggles with mental health and self-worth were compounded by the immense pressures of fame, showcasing a multifaceted individual who often felt lost in the roles she portrayed on screen. Her tragic death at the young age of 36 only deepened her mystique, leaving behind a legacy that continues to spark conversations about identity, empowerment, and the hidden struggles many face. The complexities of her life invite reflection on the courage it takes to be true to oneself in a world that often demands conformity. Best remembered for his iconic roles as the resolute Perry Mason and the empathetic Robert Ironside, Raymond Burr led a double life that was as intricate as any of his courtroom dramas. He crafted elaborate stories about his personal life, including a mythical deceased wife and child, to deflect attention from his homosexuality. This was a common practice among many celebrities of his time, who felt pressured to conform to societal norms. Behind this facade, Burr enjoyed a deeply fulfilling relationship with Robert Benowitz, his partner of over 3 decades. Their bond was strong, filled with love and shared interests, yet they chose to keep it largely private, reflecting the fears and challenges faced by LGBTQ individuals in a less accepting era. Burr's death in 1993 marked the end of an extraordinary life characterized by both professional success and personal courage. He navigated a world that demanded silence about his true self, yet he lived authentically in the shadows of fame, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate. During the 1930s, Patsy Kelly emerged as a bold actress who captured the attention of Hollywood. Living openly with her girlfriend, she defied the strict societal norms of her time. This was an era when being true to oneself could lead to severe repercussions, yet Kelly chose honesty over conformity. Her talent was undeniable, and she brought joy to many with her performances. However, her decision to be open about her personal life came at a high cost. Many leading roles slipped through her fingers as she faced discrimination and backlash from an industry that was not ready to accept her truth. Despite these challenges, Kelly's courage shone brightly. She became a trailblazer, paving the way for future generations of LGBTQ actors who would follow in her footsteps. Her legacy is not only found in her filmography, but also in her unwavering commitment to authenticity. Kelly's story serves as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by early LGBTQ figures in their fight for representation and acceptance in a world that often demanded silence and secrecy. Her life and career inspire those who continue to seek their place in an ever-changing society. Known for her no-nonsense demeanor and powerful performances, Barbara Stanwyck led a private life that has intrigued biographers for decades. Rumors of same-sex relationships followed her throughout her career, offering a striking contrast to her tough, independent image on screen. While she fiercely guarded her privacy, accounts suggest that Stanwyck faced significant challenges as a closeted actress in early Hollywood. This period was marked by strict societal norms and a rigid film industry that often penalized those who deviated from the expected standards of behavior. Stanwyck's ability to thrive in a male-dominated industry while maintaining her mystique underscores her resilience and determination. She became a symbol of strength, not only through her roles but also through her personal navigation of identity in a restrictive time. Her legacy remains one of versatility and tenacity, illustrating how she managed to balance her public persona with her private life, reflecting the complexities of love and identity in an era that often demanded silence. Cary Grant, known for his charm and sophistication, led a life that was as intriguing off-screen as it was on-screen. His romantic entanglements with women were often the talk of the town, but there was another side to his personal life that remained largely hidden from the public eye. The alleged long-term partnership with costume designer Ori Kelly reveals a more complex narrative. Their relationship was marked by both love and conflict, illustrating the difficulties faced by closeted actors during Hollywood's golden age. In a time when societal norms were rigid and unforgiving, Grant navigated a world where revealing his true self could have jeopardized his career. The whispers about his private life serve as a reminder of the sacrifices many stars made to uphold their public personas. Despite the challenges he faced, Cary Grant's talent and charisma shone brightly, securing his place as an enduring icon in the entertainment industry. The complexities of his relationships highlight the emotional turmoil experienced by those who lived in the shadows, afraid to reveal their true selves in a judgmental era. As these celebrities navigated their careers, the fear of being open about their same-sex relationships loomed large. They faced a society that often judged harshly, and the stakes were high. Many felt they had to hide their true selves to maintain their careers and public images. This secrecy not only affected their personal lives but also their mental health. The constant anxiety of being discovered led to feelings of isolation and despair. Some found solace in private relationships, while others felt compelled to marry or date publicly to deflect suspicion. As their lives progressed, the weight of these hidden truths became unbearable. They often reflected on the love they could not share openly, leading to regret and sorrow. Their stories highlight the struggle between personal identity and societal acceptance. The legacy they leave behind serves as a reminder of the importance of authenticity and the need for a more accepting world. Their journeys encourage others to embrace their true selves, regardless of the potential